What's up, everybody? Made it to Missouri. It is freezing ass cold here. Run into a couple of issues already. Flight got held over, so we got in real late. Running on about 4.5 hours of sleep. We got just about everything we need except for Colin's headlamp.
It's probably in my bag somewhere. I just can't find it. That's what happens when you're tired, man.
But other than that, we're ready to go. So we got deer chasing on camera about 3 o'clock last night. Some hot doe in the area. We'll be hunting on this ridge, looking down into a bottom from a ground blind. Colin's been seeing a lot of deer lately. A lot of decent little bucks, young bucks. A lot of does running around. Plenty of deer out here. It's been a nice front in the area for a while. And like I said, we got some hot does running around. So just about ready to make our way out there and get it done. Doing the scent control.
Oh, that fresh can of nose jammer smells good.
It's like walking around with like a wave of cookie dough vanilla. I see why you always, like when you do a sunset or something, I'm always looking up. Yeah, you're always looking. You have to. Like, look at that.
You can't.
I gotta keep tilting it as I go.
Yeah, you can't see anything unless you do.
And then does it go down?
Oh, yeah. How about that? It's the first hunt of the 2023 rifle season in Missouri. We got a special guest here for the season. It's the first legal light. It's of opening morning. We've heard maybe 4 gunshots so far.
But more importantly, the first time we've been able to hunt together in like 4
or 5 years. It's been a long fucking time, dude. Too long. There's a lot of really big deer in this valley. We got pretty good odds of seeing everything. The cameras were loaded with deer getting chased last night. So they should be up and on their feet here shortly.
So
I had to wait for a small
it's good you did.
I punched the heart, I think.
My battery died.
Did it really?
So I got the new battery in, and I had just turned the camera on when your first shot went out. So I turned it on, you hear the echo. I turned it on, hit record, the second shot rings out.
So you got the second.
I got the second shot.
It's okay. This thing right here was like.
Dude, I couldn't see her. I couldn't see her at all. So you'll get some, I'll have some footage of her. But,
See the two of them?
no, I can only see one.
She was like right down.
Did you shoot both of them?
Just the one.
Oh, you should shot both. You want to get down and see her?
I mean, you want to wait?
I mean, we're gonna come right. We'll just drag her up here.
I'll show you what happened. So when we heard those deer coming, there was 2 does. Well, I didn't see the second doe, but it was a doe and that big buck. And he came through, and they split off. She stayed there feeding. He fed for a second, and he came through there, and I couldn't tell. I told you I was worried about the antler restriction, so I waited. But I'm talking 10-inch tines, but I should have squeezed one off.
Yeah, he's probably one of my 10s.
But I couldn't confirm it, so I was just like, let me just hold off. He'll probably
That's
come
why
back.
I passed the 14 2 years ago, because
Just
I
to
couldn't
make sure.
tell. I couldn't. All I could see was this.
So he went on that way, and I was like, wait a minute. I didn't see the doe go with him, so I'm looking, and finally she picks her head up, and I'm like, oh, she's still there. Well, when she got closer, like about 80 yards up this ridge, I saw the second doe, and I'm like, hey, does, and they were feeding down there.
So,
The one I shot split off over to about right in there, about 80 yards, and then she fed out and fed out. I was gonna shoot her through this window. She turned and went back towards the other doe, and I had about I don't know, judging from where I was sitting and how far she was, it's probably about 3-foot window. And that's when I was like, when we shot at them does yesterday and missed, I was like, all right, either these rifles are junk or we're going to find out if we're on. And I hit her, and I looked up real quick, and she jumped and kicked, and I'm like, that's a good shot.
she's dead.
She ran up, came about 40 yards, and I was like, I put her in the scope, and I could see the gunshot wound right where I put it. And I was like, okay, let me hit her again just to make sure.
Why not?
Because I'm in
we're
Missouri.
here.
Let's
We're
do
here.
it. So. The littler one. Oh, it's a f***ing button buck.
That's all right. Hey, I don't think they have enough blood. Look at this.
Yeah, it's a good blood trail, huh?